You can fake being a 2000s kid until someone checks your instincts. Did you know exactly how many rings before hanging up your crush's house phone so their parents wouldn't answer? Did you feel physical pain deleting texts because your inbox was full at 50? Did changing one song on a burned CD feel like surgery? If that all sounds weirdly normal, you're in the club. This video is for you. You're at the computer, blue glow on your face. A web page loads line by line. Banner, text, then an image, pixel by pixel, crawling down from the top like a curtain. The real anxiety? What happened when someone needed the phone? Someone picks up downstairs. Click! Connection dead. Stomach drops. Get off the internet! I've been waiting 10 minutes! You had to negotiate for internet time like a hostage situation, and you lost. Every time. If you remember that exact fight, you were there. TV schedules owned you differently. Miss your Thursday 8 p.m. show? You couldn't talk about it Friday at school. You'd stand there while everyone dissected what happened, completely lost. Spoilers weren't avoidable. They were social currency. You planned your week around one episode. MSN Messenger was psychological warfare. Someone signs on, but you can't message them immediately. That looks desperate. You wait 2 minutes, 5. There was an unspoken timer only 2,000 kids understood. Their status message? A whole language. BRB, are you coming back or soft rejecting me? Away. Busy or ignoring me specifically? Then someone puts Dashboard Confessional lyrics. Screaming infidelities. You spend 20 minutes decoding. Is this about me? About their ex? Is this a cry for help? Or just their favorite song? You became a detective analyzing 3 words like ancient scripture. We had an entire social etiquette around technology that vanished the second smartphones arrived. We developed superpowers. Weird, useless now skills that were essential then. T9 texting. You mastered it. Press 44 for H, 33 for E, 999 for Y. You did it in your pocket without looking. You were a machine. A dead language now, but for a few years, you were fluent. Texts, 160-character limit. So you couldn't ramble. You had to edit yourself in real time. You became you. R became R. Not lazy, efficient. Inbox full? Choose. Delete this conversation with your best friend from last month, or delete the texts from your crush. Real decisions. Your phone held 50 texts total. Today, 10,000 unread messages. We curated our entire emotional archive into 50 slots. That's a skill only 2,000 kids mastered. Disposable cameras, 24 shots. You didn't take 5 versions hoping one looked good. You took one. And if someone blinked, too bad. That's the photo going in the album. Today, people take 300 photos at dinner, delete 295 later. We took 24 for an entire month and kept all 24. Burning a mix CD? That was a statement. Track 1 set the tone. Track 7 was the peak. Track 12 closed it out. You'd arrange it like producing an album, write the track list with a Sharpie. Handwriting had to look cool. One scratch on track 7? Done. No backup. VHS tapes had to be rewound manually. Return a rental without rewinding? Fee. Be kind, rewind wasn't a suggestion. It was a social contract. These were rituals, tests of whether you understood the code. Only 2,000 kids had to pass them, and we did. Every day.
If you're nodding to way too many of these, you're my people. I unpack weird 2000s details every week. Subscribe and stick around. If you weren't there, you can't fake it. Because it wasn't just going to these places, it was knowing how to exist in them. The mall. You didn't shop, you orbited. Hot Topic, FYE, GameStop, same loop, 3 hours, buying nothing. Everyone you knew was there. No one planned it, you just knew. And there were rules. Who walked in front? Who suggested leaving first? Who paid for the one thing the group split at the food court? Invisible hierarchy. Everyone felt it. Nobody said it. Playgrounds at night. Teenagers on swings, feet dragging wood chips. One flickering streetlight. No phones, just talking. And there was a specific moment when it was time to leave. Someone would just stand up and everyone knew. No discussion, you just felt it. LAN parties. You carried your 40-pound tower to someone's house. CRT under one arm, keyboard in a grocery bag, Ethernet cable around your neck. Basement setup, cables everywhere, 6 PC fans humming. And the rules? Host picks the game, fastest rig gets to brag. You brought snacks, or you weren't invited back. Someone's little brother watches from the stairs. He's not allowed to play yet. That's the law. School computer labs, every site blocked. So someone finds one unblocked flash game site. Within 24 hours, the entire grade knows. Everyone huddles one monitor deep. 10 kids taking turns, shouting when someone beats the level. "Let me try!" You're supposed to be researching. Yeah, research on line writer. But the real rule? Whoever found the site got to play first, always. That was respect. If you were in that crowd, you know exactly what that felt like. And who controlled the music? That was power. Whoever brought the iPod to the party, whoever burned the CD for the car ride, whoever had aux rights, they controlled the vibe. One bad song, your reputation took a hit. The slang. AFK, noob, pwned, BRB, OMG, LOL. Not memes, not jokes. How we talked. In chat rooms, AIM windows, lobbies. Kids today say those words ironically. We said them to communicate. That's a language that died with us. All of it? Gone. Malls are ghost towns. LAN parties ended when online took over. Flash died 2020. AIM shut down 2017. MSN ended 2013. Kids now will never know the weight of deleting someone's text to make room. Never haul a desktop to a friend's house. Never decode an MSN status to figure out if someone's mad at you. They'll have everything instantly, but they'll never be part of this. Only 2000's kids lived through this exact moment in time. We were part of a tiny, unrepeatable subculture. Its own rituals, its own language. Rules nobody taught us, we just knew. And when that world disappeared, it took all of it with it. The codes, the instincts. That feeling of being in on something that would never come back. If this hit a little too close, there's one more story waiting for you. It's not about the references or the tech. It's about how growing up in the 2000s quietly rewired us. The way we text, the way we keep score with friends, the way we remember a time that was offline and always on at the same time. If you don't want to leave the 2000s just yet, tap the video on screen. We're not done unpacking what that decade did to us.